Our mission is to really promote good a cappella choral singing through the use of good choral music. And so we do music of every historical period, all the way back from the early Renaissance to the most contemporary, which usually when you come to a concert of ours, you're going to hear everything in between.
I would recommend Voices concerts to anybody who appreciates music, of any type, any style, any time period.
Well, I had some students at Texas Wesleyan who were interested in a place that they could sing after they graduated, and they were really fine students who were really good singers and good musicians, and they sort of twisted my arm and talked me into it. But it was very fulfilling for me as well, because this group really sings music at a very high level, a little bit higher than what the typical undergrad choir can do. And since we don't have a graduate program at Texas Wesleyan, it was nice to be able to do that level of music. The
first big draw was that one of our good friends joined the group. Once she was a member and invited us to a show, we were hooked. We've been attending ever since. Something that makes their repertoire really unique is that they bring pieces from all different eras, from the classical era all the way back through Baroque and modern, from other countries as well. Songs in French or Old English, just really inspiring. I believe Voices adds value to the Fort Worth arts scene because they project an image of Fort Worth that's beyond the stockyards and Western and country music. And while that's a big part of Fort Worth, there's also a very cultured side of Fort Worth with the Bass Hall and other venues of that sort. There are a lot of people with a lot of talent here in Fort Worth, and I appreciate that Voices showcases one that's not always discussed or heard of.
Well, the venues that we like to sing in are those that are acoustically friendly to a small group of a cappella singers, and not every venue would be. If it's a particularly dry room and the acoustics don't carry very well, then it's really difficult for the singers to hear each other, and it's difficult for the sound to kind of mix together and commingle into the acoustic atmosphere. So we look for, particularly for, we'd like to sing in churches, and one of our favorite venues, of course, in Fort Worth is the Marty Leonard Community Chapel. We do an annual Christmas concert in there. It has beautiful acoustics and beautiful settings.
So my favorite Voices concert would be around Christmas time this past year. The concert was held in the Marty Leonard Chapel at the Lena Pope home. Beautiful, beautiful chapel, sits on a hill overlooking Fort Worth. It's really a signature building for Fort Worth and all that it represents. I would say that I've been to probably 9 Voices concerts. In the 9 concerts I've been to, I've never heard the same songs twice. I think it's very important for the local community to donate their time and resources to help support this organization. There's a lot of talent here, and I'd love to see them continue.